Hello everyone, it's Helen here and thank you for joining me today. So in today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to put together the Star Pillow Box die set. Now this is what it makes. It's absolutely lovely and it's so easy to make as well and put together, and you don't even need to use glue because we have these sections here. I've cut one of them off, but we have these sections here that slot into those little slots there. So you can even put this together without, glue, unless you want to use extra adhesives for decorating, but it's just so easy. So where do I start? Let's go to the die set. So this is the die set here. This is the Star Pillow Box die set and it's from my brand new collection, and you can find the rest of the collection on the web page that this will be on. So it's 13 dies and you get a nice really big one here for the center one, and you get mats for every single side plus the star detail for the center. So the paper I'm going to be using today is, I've just knocked everything over in my bin. There we go. Right, so I'm going to be using the snowflake paper from my new paper pad that will also be linked down below. So I've gone for this lovely light blue and white snowflakes, and let's grab the die set out. And if you're wondering about these numbers here, they are from this stamp set here, which is also a part of this release. This is the Christmas Sentiment stamp set, and you get all of these numbers here. So this would be day 21 if you're making an advent calendar. You can even put someone's age here on there as well if you want to give this someone for a 21st birthday. And again, this stamp set is perfect for memory keeping as well. So this is the die set here. I'm just going to be using the main die here, but I will show you all of these little ones. Well, not all of them, but there you go. All those sections do actually come with a die, a matte die, but you only need to cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And here are the stars, so you can, and that will give you a nice frame if you run those through together. So that will be this one here, or if you just wanted to use this star on its own, it will give you a solid matte. Okay, let the fun begin now. Let's get die cutting. So as this is a very large die, you're going to be needing an A4 sized die cutting machine. So I'm just clearing the decks here. There we go, and I'm going to be using the Go Power and Emboss. If I can find a link for the machine, I will link it down below. Otherwise, this will work great in Gemini, and it will also work great in a Big Shot Plus. Got the large platinum as well. It would also go through there. Okay, so I have cut down my paper. This is a 12 by 12 paper pack, but I've cut it down to A4, so it's 8 1/4 inches wide. I just need to bring my machine over, and then that will fit through your machine nicely. Okay, so this has done all the complicated work for you. You could even just die cut a whole bunch of these out of your patterned paper ready for Christmas, and then when you have time or when you're ready to put these together, you can then just assemble them. Okay, so as I was mentioning before, we have these tabs here on the side. Would it be easier if I turned it over? Yes, it would. So we have these tabs here. These are going to slot into these slots here. So it's super duper easy, and if you don't actually want to use these slots, then you can just trim these off and then add glue to glue these closed as well. So loads of different options, and there is a bit of a knack to getting these popped in, so I'll be showing you exactly how to do that once we get there. So go around first, getting all of your curved score lines in. So obviously it has done them for you, you just need to fold them over, and when you get to a point there on the star, just give that a little bit of a pinch. but just pinch it when you have both of them folded like that, and then just keep going round till they're all done. Okay, so that's now everything folded. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. I know it's quite bright. Okay, so these are all folded down as well. So the knack to doing this is these are quite big. Okay, they're bigger than the actual slot that they slot into, so that they don't kind of get yanked out or open by itself. So if you angle it right, you can kind of go in sideways slightly. So you kind of feed it in through one end, just like that. It's going to be really hard to see because of the patterned paper, but I'm hoping you can see me kind of going in sideways, and then you push that in just like that, and then that should go in. And if you want to help it from the other side, you can just pop your hand in the other side and then pull that through, and then that is in. Okay, so the thinner the cardstock, the more flimsy this part will be in trying to get these in. So nice thick cardstock would be best for this. Now these papers are 250. If you're using 300 cardstock, that would be even better. And it might get a little bit more tricky as the box goes in. There we go. So we have two more. I'm not going to close the last one because I want to keep that open so I can pop some treats in for when I'm ready to put the treats in there. But again, you can just pop that in. There we go. I didn't have to pull that in with my left hand there. And then this one here, I'm going to fill with treats. Just like so. There's loads of room in there for treats. So I'm going to leave that just like that. You can even glue that down if you want to. You can do the same on all of these if you don't want to do the slots as well. You can glue them all down like that. And when you're using the patterned paper, it is going to be slightly camouflaged and hidden as well. So that's another trick that you can do if you don't want to go down that route there. Okay, so that is the star box. If you can imagine that on someone's plate with their name on it. Loads of advent calendar boxes as well. This is so much fun to make. There's so many different things that you can do with this box. There we go. So that is the Star Pillow Box die set. It's super easy and quick to put together. So thank you very much for joining me today. Everything is listed down below, and I'll see you again next time.